A Webster teenager is being hailed a hero by her neighbors after she witnessed a house in her neighborhood burning early this morning from lightning and raced over to wake up the neighbor in time. Alex Love joins us live now. And Alex, this was all possible because of a delayed flight.
Yeah, this is usually a big inconvenience, but it could have been the difference between life and death. 16-year-old Isabella Marlin and her mother were trying to get home from New York City after being there for vacation, but they were trapped in the airport for 2 hours. They eventually landed here in Rochester around midnight, and when they got home, Isabella was upstairs unpacking. It was then she noticed the flames erupting from her neighbor's roof.
That's my best friend's house.
Surveillance footage from the back porch of the Marlin home captured the moment their neighbor's house on Sunningdale Rise was struck by a bolt of lightning over the garage, the very storm keeping Isabella's flight from landing on time. If your flight had been on time, would you have still been up this late?
Probably not. I probably would have been asleep, knowing how tired I was and how late it was.
The fire spread above the roof by 1:20 a.m. as Isabella was upstairs unpacking, making the inconvenience of getting home a blessing in disguise.
I was complaining about that, but it's like if that didn't happen, I probably wouldn't have been able to save him because I know everyone else near him was sleeping because we had to wake everyone else up.
After getting her parents to call 911, Isabella raced through her backyard, not wearing any shoes, cutting through 3 more yards in order to reach the burning Sunningrise home. She walked us through how she did it.
I ran through one of my neighbor's yards and then out through the front to get there because I know there's a fence in the back. And then I just kind of started knocking on his door. I was like, hey, you need to get out. He was kind of like half asleep. I feel like it didn't register to him either that there was a fire at first.
The owner of the home, Brian Sidney Smith, was unavailable to talk, but gave us this statement praising Isabella's actions, saying, quote, Isabella saved my life by noticing the fire and taking the initiative to come running to my house. She knocked on my door until I got out. I consider her my hero and am so thankful to her, my caring neighbors, and the brave firefighters who worked so hard to put the fire out. The Marlin family courtesy didn't stop there. Once the scene was under control, they invited Brian into their house where he could sleep the rest of the night. No one else was in the home or injured. Live in Webster, Alex Love, News 8.
Alex, an incredible story there. Thank you. Neighbors say it took the Webster Fire Department only 5 minutes to respond. Brian is in contact with his lawyer and insurance to figure out his next move.